mission, story, purpose. You gotta have that stuff or you shouldn't be selling anything, in my opinion. The faceless e-commerce store is dead. When I got into the game, you could slap products up on a store, sell them. You didn't need a brand, you didn't need a message. You could literally just sell products because at that time, people were searching for products based on queries, right? They were going to Google, they were searching for a dog bed, you could show them a dog bed, it was easy. But times have changed. The economy has gone social. People like to know who they're buying from. And if you don't have anything beyond some random product that every other bum has, then, you're not adding any value. So what you gotta have is a mission, sort of a story about your brand and a purpose to what you're doing beyond selling people stuff. And so you wanna know who you are. What is your differentiator? You gotta tell your customers who you are. You gotta have a core story that you tell about your brand. And that has to do with the branding, the tagline, and sort of the ethos that you're trying to have people feel when they relate with your brand. And what you want to kind of look at is how do you come across to people when they engage with your brand? Now, this is a greater sort of conversation in your life in general. How do you present yourself? How do you come across when you're relating and communicating with people? But specifically about your e-commerce brand, how do you come across? You want to know what aesthetic appeals to your market. What aesthetic are they into? A tagline. You got to have a tagline that tells your story in one sentence. And you want to sort of know the emotional response that you are trying to elicit in your potential customer. Now, I talk a lot about this. I give examples of my own brands, and there's a brand that my wife recently purchased from that I thought did a great job of this. And so I'm kind of using them as an example here, since this video is actually a how'd they do video, which is sort of where we, leverage our consumption. So we buy stuff, we consume stuff, as I'm sure you do, and we kind of document what we think about how they did as an e-commerce brand, how they do building a relationship with us, what were their products like, how was their communication. So this is kind of a how'd they do video, but I want to tell you kind of how Koyuchi, I don't even know if that's how you say it, has done this. So their differentiator is that they're green, they're minimally processed. That's what makes them different. They're green, they don't process, their products are not kind of highly processed. Who they are and who they're targeting is environmentally conscious women. My wife fits into that demographic of a woman who is sort of, concerned with being environmentally conscious. Their story is nature to home, and it actually is their tagline as well. That is their tagline, nature comes home. And their story is like, hey, bring nature back to your house. The aesthetic is kind of foresty, handmade, it's pure, it's clean. I'm actually gonna bring Carrie on. I'm gonna ask her about her experience purchasing from this brand. The tagline is nature comes home. It tells their story about their brand in one sentence. The emotional response that they want to elicit in their customers is mindfulness. That's sort of what they want people to feel when people are relating with their brand. So what I'd like to do now is bring Carrie on and actually ask her, kind of show you what she bought, kind of look at their packaging and ask her about her experience buying from this company. So you got this box of stuff.
I do.
And
well, first thing you notice, their tape has their tagline on it.
Ah, so they
Nature
branded their tape.
The box shows up and you're like,
nature is here, and you're happy about it.
Nature has arrived.
Okay, nature has come home. And then when you open the box, they got some messaging for you.
There's a quote on the box.
Yeah, so that's kind of like taking packaging to the next level. We just switched to the Apple TV behind us here. And then you open the box.
And they also tell you made from
recycled material. So they're kind of like, they're walking their talk. Their box is, in line with their brand. Yeah, in branding. Now, wow, look at that package insert. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That might be one of the best ones I've ever seen.
It's a map.
It's a map?
Uh-huh.
You want to tell me about it?
Sure. As you can see, I bought from them before.
Just like she's a repeat buyer. So it's like the bedding that we sleep on and stuff from this place?
Some of it, yeah.
Wow. How about that? So look at that. Oh my goodness.
This is a whole brochure that basically tells their story. It's a map. This
and
is where
what
they
is
started.
what is the significance of the map?
Well, here's like their main store. This is where they started. It's
Got
in
it.
Point Reyes, California,
Okay.
which is like a
so
very
like super hippies, probably.
yeah, it's like a very eco-friendly,
Yeah.
caring about nature kind of place, and it's beautiful.
And-
So like all of their textiles, which is mainly what they sell, textiles and a little bit of clothing, is all has like a beautiful, very natural palette. So like colors that you would find in nature. all natural plant-based dyes. and
Did
stuff
you
like that.
actually consume this content, or was this just like way too overwhelming? There's a lot of content back here, dude. Did you consume that, or did you kind of?
No, I just
You
looked
just
at the
kind of
pretty map.
looked at the
I
pretty
was
map.
like,
Okay,
it's
so
pretty.
well done. So she's like, this is beautiful. So that worked. And then for people, sorry, I dropped it. For people who might want to go a little deeper, they've just got like a whole bunch of
Yeah,
content
it's
on the
like
back.
fabric care and all this kind of thing.
Sure. And then there's some other stuff here. A little card. Is that cross-selling you on some stuff? Give you a
It's
discount?
saying, on behalf of all of us at Koyuchi and our partners around the world, from the farmers and the herders to the mill workers, weavers, and sewers, we want to take a moment to thank you for your purchase. You've not only added a beautiful item to your home, but you've enriched the lives of many. Enjoy your purchase. We hope it will support, comfort, and rejuvenate you for years to come. And it's signed from their CEO, and then it says, if you're not thrilled with your gift or purchase,
You can get back to
them,
us.
blah, blah, blah.
I think this would have been a good opportunity to cross-sell, offer a discount, something like that, because they know you're not reading all that. So they're like, the one thing we want to communicate to you, we're going to put on this extra card. And I think they could have maybe offered you something here. What do
Well,
you
I
think?
think that they're just trying to, like,
They just
they're
like
saying,
want you to
like,
get
thank
that.
you.
Yeah. So this is the acknowledgement of
And
having
their
purchased.
stuff is expensive, so they're saying, here's your stuff. It's worth what you paid for it. Look
Right.
at all the people who helped
Right.
produce it for
So
you.
they're acknowledging the people.
Yeah, and you know, they're part of their messages is like sustainability.
Right. So you got a lot of stuff here, man. This is like all
Well,
kinds of stuff. Each one has its own little tag,
You know,
which is
they
kind of
had
cool.
they had a sale, so they emailed me
Ah.
about their sale, and then I went to their sale, and
And you sold, and they sold. Yeah.
they have my number.
Yeah, that was
for
good.
sure.
That was a very cute little sigh there. Let's open one of these things up. So tell me about how you first found them. Wow, that is certainly beautiful. Look at that. Is this
Table
like a
runner.
scarf?
No, it's table runner.
Okay, but it could be a scarf, right? You could just rock this thing. What do you
Feel
think?
free, it matches your shirt.
Yeah, come on. So you put that thing on the table, and then the
Yes.
table looks better.
Well, so what happened is we had a party for our friend Daniel,
Okay.
and we needed like an extra table because we had more
Yes.
people than would fit around our table.
Right. I remember this.
And we didn't have a nice tablecloth, and I did not like having an ugly table in the middle of our beautiful party.
Ugly tables in the middle of a beautiful party. Bad news.
Not
Carrie
bad
doesn't
news.
like that.
And so Koyuchi sent me an email about their sale, and I thought maybe they have a beautiful tablecloth.
And there you go.
And then they did, and they also had a table runner.
Oh, you got a tablecloth and a runner. This is an upsell. This is a cross sell. You came for the tablecloth and you left with the runner
And more.
and more. That's genius. Oh, I love it.
This is the tablecloth to
Oh,
cover the
yes.
ugly table.
Right.
And then I thought we need to have a matching
Well,
something
clearly you
for
got to
the
have
nice
a
table.
runner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So that's how that happened.
this is great stuff.
And then they had this other table runner, and it was like on
Well, I
sale.
mean,
and
come
it was
on,
so
what are you gonna
pretty,
do
and I
at that
thought,
point?
You know what? It's not for a party because it's white, so we get really
Yeah.
dirty.
What do you
but-
think about what do you think about the tag on every product? I mean, what do you think? That's a little aggressive, huh? I guess every product kind of needs a tag, right? If you were to buy it
Well, let's see.
individually.
It has, you know, they're just like, they want to constantly remind you that this stuff is like
It's
organic.
good stuff,
and,
yeah. It
you know.
feels good. You kind of want to rub it on your head.
Yeah, it's really nice stuff. It feels.
Just throw it on the
they
ground
have
there.
good sheets.
And what are
then-
these?
Okay, so the last time I bought something from them, I was like $10 shy of free shipping or something, so I bought like a couple kitchen towels, and
Sure.
turns out they're the best kitchen towels I've ever used.
Wouldn't you know?
And so then I bought more.
Wow. So how about that? So that's the value of a quality product, which we experience a lot in our businesses, where we get people who come and then they keep coming back because they love our stuff. So
Yes.
you know, our skincare in particular, and
I mean, that's the best thing you can do for a repeat business is like
Yeah, have a great
people
product.
be happy with what you sold.
I think I know these. I think I use these to wipe up my little coffee mess and stuff. Are these what you have in our kitchen?
Well, they're similar. They would feel the same. They're slightly different.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so you really kind of love this company. How's their post-purchase emails? They getting you to give them any testimonials? They asking for social proof? They doing any kind of marketing direct response? No.
You know, maybe they are. We should look into that
Yeah.
because they're
Probably
in my roll-up.
not. Oh, you just get rid of them.
Well, I roll everything up.
Everything. Do I get rolled up?
But, you know.
I don't get rolled up, huh? Everything else gets rolled up.
I get emails from them often about sales.
Okay,
and
so they're
they
kind of
also they will email me if I leave something in my cart and don't buy it.
Ah, so they've got cart abandonment going on. That's good. Cart abandonment. Koyuchi.com. Well done. Carrie Firestone, Ezra Firestone for smartmarketer.com. How'd they do? Would you buy from them again? I think we've already answered that. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.